I was born in Angola and I came to New York in 1985 and I've been here since. This city is the home of the most creative people in the world, people that come from every corner. There are more creative people per capita here than any other place in the planet. That's why New York is known as the cultural capital of the world and attracts people from every walk of life. When I became a US citizen, the judge that swore me in said that becoming an American wasn't about forgetting who I was or where I came from, but enriching this culture with my culture. The judge was 77 years old, and his grandparents also came from someplace else, and as of that day, I had the same rights he had.
My name is Jariah West, and I started dancing with Batoto Yetu when I was 10 years old in 1998, and I stopped dancing in 2007 when I went on to study at Syracuse University. I joined Batoto Yetu and following seeing Batoto Yetu perform for the first time. It was 1995 at the Apollo Theater, and that was like one of the most amazing performances I've ever seen. The thing I guess that impacted me the most was the fact that it was people my age. It was young men, it was young ladies as well, and it was just seeing them coming together, dancing, singing, just enjoying and actually performing and putting on a great show. And they moved me to a point where I told my mother, I want to be a part of this group.
Eu chamo-me Cláudia Semedo, tenho 27 anos, nasci em Portugal. O meu pai nasceu na Guiné e a minha mãe nasceu em Goa. Quando eu saí do Batoto Yetu em 98, inscrevi-me na Escola de Teatro de Cascais. Foi lá que me formei como atriz e foi a partir daí, quando eu acabei o curso, que comecei a trabalhar como atriz, como apresentadora de televisão. Faço novelas, cinema, séries. E o Batoto Yetu foi muito importante para essa minha decisão profissional e fez-me acreditar nos meus sonhos e na minha capacidade de concretizá-los.
Toto really helped me break out of my shell because it's hard for me to express myself. It takes longer to say something than the normal person. So it actually helped me break out and embrace my speech impediment and not just be I'm scared of it.
Eu sou a Claudina, tenho neste momento 27 anos, estou na Batoto Yetu desde os 13 e hoje em dia sou monitora de dança da Batoto Yetu, ajudo a coordenar os espetáculos e afins.
Batoto Yetu is for me, it was like a resource that allowed me to develop into the person that I am today. It's like a group of like-minded individual youth that's trying to do something positive. We're using African dance. We're learning about our culture. We're also doing something that's extremely positive in addition to learning about our culture, but we don't get this opportunity to learn about Africa to this extent in school. So this is like another resource. And besides empowering ourselves, we're also given the opportunity to dance and perform and travel and do things that make us happy. And it builds up our self-esteem as well. So that's what Batoto Yetu means to me.
years ago, I encountered this wonderful program, Batoto Yetu, and I sat down to observe the students, and I really enjoyed how they were enjoying the dancing, the rhythm, how they learned the steps quickly. I saw many of our students develop this confidence in themselves. Children who were shy, all of a sudden were performing. All of a sudden they were engaged. They were moving. They were using their body to communicate, and that was fascinating. The whole setup, the whole staging of all the performances really brings out the best in the students. You just become mesmerized by the children's performances, the costumes, and the whole history and the love and dedication towards putting all of the performances together. It's very, very exciting. I truly enjoy it. I don't mind coming on Saturdays and enjoying the rehearsals and seeing the children.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
When I started Batoto Yetu, I was just teaching African dance to children. Obviously, I had to give some background and history of the dances. And African dance, that means about Africa as well. What I did not know was the magnitude of the need for children to learn about Africa. What I came to discover was the African dance and music had the ability to motivate children to learn about Africa and help me share my history with them. And that had an immediate impact, not just in their lives, but in their peers, their families, and their community. I am from the northeast part of Angola, a town called Luena, a place where modern society is still in sync with the beliefs and the traditions of our ancestors. It was in 1975, I just turned 10 years of age, when the war erupted in my hometown. It was around 5 p.m. I will never forget that day, when we just had to leave. We just had to run. We escaped through the bushes. We walked. We were hundreds of families walking east. For the next days and nights, for the next weeks and months, we survived. We ate whatever we could find. When we finally reached the neighboring country of Zambia, we were taken to a place called Maeba. There was nothing there. They gave us machetes and a tent and drove us to Road 13, number 93, a number on the tree, amongst the tallest and the biggest trees I have seen. We cut down the trees and built what became our home for the next few months. To this day, I try not to believe, but often, monkey meat might have been our meal because there was nothing else to eat. Finally, May 5th, 1976, we were rescued by the Portuguese government and taken to Lisbon, Portugal.